Good morning, Guadeloupe 2019, baby!
My family and I spent 4 days in the French Caribbean island of Guadeloupe. I didn't know much about this island before I visit, so I'm pretty excited to share some of what we learned and experienced. On the first day, we arrived at Pointe-à-Pitre International Airport. It was sunny when we arrived, but before we knew it, it started to rain pretty hard. Also, I got a new gimbal for my phone, which I experimented throughout this trip. We booked 2 different houses for our stay. The first was a hilltop villa surrounded by so much life. I loved the character of the house and the classic charm that it had. Not to mention the breathtaking view from the balcony. Imagine waking up a few feet from this view. The island is pretty small, so most of the places we wanted to go was about a 15-minute drive tops. Even just driving around was interesting because of all of the graffiti and street art. I feel like at this point every wall must be fair game. Our first stop was the Memorial Acte Museum, which is a place you absolutely must visit if you're in Guadeloupe. It's a cultural center dedicated to the memory and history of the slave trade. The exhibit was incredible. There weren't any phones or cameras allowed inside, but I did get some great shots of the building and its surrounding area. Later that day, we went to Carnival. In Guadeloupe, Carnival is every Sunday evening between mid-January and early March. There were massive crowds of people, and this is probably the best example of organized chaos. A good 40% of them were cracking whips like these. You can hear them from miles away, and to be honest, they sounded like gunshots to me at first. There isn't just one parade route, and at any given time, there were several groups passing by on different streets. As you can see, hundreds and hundreds of people participate in these parades. Some of them had drums and instruments, while others just sang in a traditional costume and face paint. The next day, we had a bit more time to explore the island. My uncle, who is a native Guadeloupean, suggested that we visit the spice market since we were hoping to do a little shopping. This area was sort of like a downtown shopping district. It had all kinds of shops for accessories, clothing, fabric, anything you would need to shop for, honestly. Yes.
Oh yeah, I got this.
This stuff right here. Look at those.
This dress, do you see how pretty that is?
Wow. It's kind of hard to see with the reflection on it on the mirror.
That is beautiful.
For this dress, how much is that? 32
euros.
32 euros for this? Wow. Gonna be looking stylish on a budget. That's what I call balling on a budget right here. Got the fans and everything. Relax. Wow, look at that headdress. That one right there is so pretty. That purple.
It's like a mermaid.
Super shiny.
Shiny.
These shorts are so cute. Look at this. Guys, we can't.
There's a bakery
behind us.
Really good here.
They're
Very
good?
nice.
Merci.
Oh, merci. Okay, let's try it. Oh, look at this. That looks so good. They have like their history on the wall. Oh, Bonjour. Wow.
Melila. You see where it says Dudu? Miss Dudu? This is the area he was talking about. That's the Timache.
Bonjour.
I don't care what we can touch it.
See? 10-year-olds.
I thought she was holding a real baby, like that. That little cute freaked me out.
Bonjour.
See something you like?
This is cool. I feel like we should really take one of these home.
What are these?
It's like the punch. You know that punch that we had?
Yeah.
This one is the passion fruit
Passion
one.
fruit.
They have like a cocoa one.
Oh, coffee. Will this be the gift to myself?
Where?
6. Netit 3 euros.
Like how vibrant.
De l'huile l'avocat, cils de cheveux. Celui-là c'est pour cheveux aussi, pour cuisson, pour manger. Hein. Il y a avocat pour les cheveux.
Avocat.
Celui-là c'est 5 euros. Là c'est 10 euros, 15, 25.
Avocat. Cheveux.
Cheveux. On fait ça avec avocat. Celui-là à coco. Là c'est de l'huile carapate pour le corps, pour la grippe, pour masser quand on a mal au corps. Pour masser. Et c'est bon pour les cheveux. Il donne force à les cheveux, comme style de cheveux. Celui-là.
Prends ça.
Tu vois ça?
After shopping until we almost dropped of dehydration, we stopped at a nearby bar that was playing live music. By the way, we learned that it's impolite to not say hello whenever you enter a place or walk past someone, hence why we've said it like 1,000 times. Anyway, when the band got tired, they somehow convinced my aunt to sing, which was pretty awesome. On the last day, we finally made it to the beach, which was walking distance from the second house that we stayed in. The water felt amazing, but if you're the jumpy type, you should know that you may feel a few blind fish bump into you. I have to admit, it was really hard to say goodbye to the Caribbean sun and French pastries. After just 4 days, an island I knew nothing about started to feel like home. My French is just as terrible as it was when I arrived, but I did learn a lot, and if you haven't been to Guadeloupe, I think it's definitely a trip worth taking. And thanks for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe to follow me on some more of my adventures.